to another draft, and shout out to my sponsor 341 Trading. They're a great card store. They sell sealed product as well as singles. They even have some sweet high-end vintage cards, which are dear and near to my heart. So make sure to check them out. Yeah, now we're checking out our pack, which has 2 rares. Well, not a mythic, but 2 rares which are very good. Jasper Flint, one of the better rares, like a must-kill spell. And then there's Primal Might, being green. And since I don't love red, I'm gonna pick up the Might. I think Jasper Flint is the better card, but it's 2 colors, and Primal Might isn't the best color. It's not a bomb, but it's very potent. Good old Bronco. Bronco might still be worth. He could even, nah, not anymore. It's $50, but it's a very good card. Omen Path Journey, not a great card, not worth anything. Not worth the trouble. The question is, I might even consider taking the Possum over Bronco. But, I mean, the Bronco is better by a fair margin. I somehow wish I had taken the Jasper Flint first pick. Would be a very sweet follow-up, but yeah. Let's see where this takes us. Ooh, that's an interesting pack. This has like maybe 3 cards I'm considering. Like, Skewer is great, but it's in red again. I want to pick it up. Lockpicker is a very good card, but we do have cards in our colors, which are Bandit, Mourner's Surprise, and Festering Gulch. And I think in the end it's between Bandit and Gulch. This is very tough. I somewhat think I want to take Gulch, just because it's the perfect fixing. I know Bandit is like not very replaceable in those decks, but I do think you have to take the right lands quite highly. And then we have an empty pack, like there's this gold card that doesn't fit at all. Kinda pass this one. And then there's like Snakeskin Whale, which is fine with the cards we have so far. Like, it's fine to protect Bronco or even win a combat with it. It's good at protecting creatures that you're targeting with Might. So yeah, but it's not a spectacular 4th pick. Here we do have Breaches, which is a fine card with a high ceiling, but also like you need to work around it to make it really good. There's Repulse being the best card in here, I think. Might also be Accident. Accident is also quite good. There's Paladin. But yeah, I think it's an easy Accident for me. And then there's the Possum. Still very potent. Uncomes going around. We don't have like any combos just yet with Possum, but there are quite a few ETB creatures. It's also very important to grab enough creatures in black-green, just because there are synergies with your graveyard, self-mill and stuff. We could pick up the Gardener, or we just take the Grizzly. I do think Grizzly is the better card overall. We open a bomb, we might want Gardener, but we probably still have the chance later on. It's probably also important to cut green. So, okay. Here we have one of the good deserts for us, actually. Because white is a very good color, so you'll splash it more often. Then we have Naturalist, which is just a very good card overall, but it's at its best in green and black. Then there's like other cards that are also fine. We already have 2 3-drops, so we're gonna pick up the desert. Good old Jolene. I love that card quite a bit. Reds seem to be somewhat open. So we might get like late deserts. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick the Gardener over this just yet. There's an Ankle Biter, which is fine against some decks. It's more like a matchup card. Or in very dirty decks, it's okay. Ooh, Mourner Surprise is excellent in those decks, because you usually have some self-mill or good creatures to get back. So we did have quite a strong pack one. Like, we do have 2 very strong creatures, we have 2 very strong removal spells, we even have some fixing. I think I'm happy with my picks so far. I'm happy to be in green with Primal Might. Decimate. This is not Commander, so not a great place to play Decimate. We do have a desert. I mean, it doesn't splash for Jolene, but it helps us fix white just in case. And then we have like the more expensive cards. I don't like taking them so highly. But I mean, it's a disappointing first pick no matter what. I think I'm just gonna pick up the land. Back for more. Excellent cards. We don't have the big guys just yet, but we'll get there. We'll get like a Cacturantula or something like that. Miriam is fine as a splash, but not great. Like, we do have some mounts. We also do have pieces of fixing, but I do think back for more is just much better at this point. Here's a nice payoff for the splash. There's also a decent green creature, which works very well with Bronco. Also works quite well with Possum. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick up splashes just yet. I think I'm gonna stay. And my colors just yet. There's a land that would fix Jolene. Other than that, there's like sideboard cards. Let's put it that way. Yeah, let's take the land. See what goes. I'm happy picking up another Mourner Surprise, I think. Even though it could also be the Pylons. Like, now I do have fixing for 4 colors. Could also pick up the Canyon, but I don't know. I think 4 colors is plenty. Black wasn't that open. Like, we got past Bronco, but we should still be in black. Now, I don't have that many playables, so I'm just gonna pick the Mourner's Surprise. Does this one do Death Touch? Nah, not really. We don't have any blue fixing so far, but this is a good card. We could pick up the Commando. This works well with Back for More at least, or the Tumbleweed Rising, but we don't have any big creatures so far. Commando is like a map playable, but I think it might actually be fine with what we have so far. It's also a good fighter. Yeah, let's go. Wow, that's a good one. That's also like a perfectly fine card on its own, but it's also an awesome archetype card. And more green coming our way. Yeah. We have all the mounts. We pick up this one for the sideboard. Nah. I don't like Buzzard. I don't like Bighorn as a splash. Well, we'll just take this one. Okay. Now we do take a Miriam. And we probably also play her because like our deck is mono mounts so far. I've never played this card. It could be fine against like the Archive Trap deck. Well, we're not gonna play that PT. This is also a fine sideboard card against like the unfair high-end rares. Wow, that's a late one. Well, maybe. Let's see what we open. We need good creatures at this point. Buried in the Garden. That's a good one. There's also Alchemist. That's probably the cards that are interesting to me. Alchemist or Bird in the Garden. I think we should take the creatures since we do have 2 Mourner's Surprise and like some cards that benefit from more removal and from the trample. Yeah. Well, those are cards. Rush of Dread is a premium rare. It's not a bomb, I don't think, but it's a very good card. There's also Vault Plunder going nice with like the Possums. Goes well with like the Mourner's Surprise. It would be a very, very sweet card for the deck, but I think I have to pick up Rush of Dread here. Yeah, Bloodseeker is fine. Like, this is the deck for it. We do have synergies. We do have Mourner's Surprise. We do have Back for More. This is a Bloodseeker deck, but it's not... It's a synergy card and not a great one, but it has its moments. Let's put it that way. Contractor is fine, especially with like the mercenaries we do have from Accident and Surprise. Might also like sack a Bloodseeker now and then. Could also fake up our own death. But I think we want more creatures. This is a fine card, but it's not as great as I thought it would be initially. Might still be the pick or just another land. Like, we don't have insanely good fixing for Miriam. We don't have any deserts payoff, but I think it's another desert here. Another Jolene. I don't think we can make Jolene work with the mana we have. I don't think I want Locomotive. Like, I do want a big creature, but it should be a creature because back for more. Could be Townsfolk, like, Townsfolk is not terrible. It's kind of a weak splash, but... let's hope we don't have to. Another Mourner Surprise is fine. I think it's good enough with what we have. It's also good chain, like in the late game with Contractor. Also wouldn't mind another land, but... okay, that's a nice pickup. Because with 3 Mourner Surprise, this is like a powerhouse. I also wouldn't mind a Pylon, but I'm actually quite happy I have picked up the land earlier. Okay. Here's the Pylons. I don't think we want to splash Sheriff. This looks good. Moving those to the sideboard. We do have 21 playables. Or like we have more playables, but those are the ones we really want to play. Again, we don't want to splash. Maybe need another removal. This is not a deck for Sentry, I don't think, but could it be one for the security? Nah. I don't think and don't hope. We have 2 cards that work with Link Breaker. Still, I don't want to play it. I think it's gonna be Binding Negotiation. And... tough. It could be the Buzzard, but I just hate that card. I don't think it's enough for Jolene. I'm not sure about Sentinel. I mean, if I play Sentinel, I probably should play Jolene as well for the treasure synergies. Like, this deck is fairly aggressive. I'll just play the Buzzard. It's fine. Look at it. Mana. Gonna be easy to build a mana base for this. And I don't think I wanna have the off-color desert. I have enough tap lands. So yeah. So 6 forests give us like 8.5 green. I would prefer to have more. This gives us 9.5, which is perfect. This gives us 8.5 swamps or black sources. What do we need more? I think green is more important early. And like the Mourner's Surprise package is better in the late game. Like Bronco is a card I would want turn 2, but I think that's the mana base. Another draft without us picking up any value. So I guess we just have to straight up 3-0. Again. And again and again. I also hate how bad Back for More is in this deck. It's fine getting back Lawbringer. It's fine getting back Commando, but that's about it. It's a very, very expensive race dad. I guess it kind of works with Possum, but like we will not have the insane 2-for-1s there. This hand is fine. Hopefully we find something with Bloodseeker. So we can play Mourner's Surprise on 3. So on. Do we have anything that cares about crimes in our deck? Don't think so, actually. That's not a hit. Maybe we can just rebuy. Ooh. Well, that's a good one. That's a good snake. Also, it's a perfect card because they want to trade it off. We get a bonus card, we get it back, we get mercenary, and so on and so forth. This could easily just snowball now. Hey there, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Thanks for the follow, and welcome. Yeah, this is getting better and better. If we find a land here, we can Mourner's Surprise, back the Bronco, replay it, and have all the fun, basically. That's not too bad either. No block. Okay. Yeah, I'll guess. This waits for next turn. What could they have? Okay. It's reasonable. Let's see if we find a land. This would be a very unfortunate accident. If this 2-4 would die here. Wow. They're racing. We even get to saddle the Bronco, which is awesome. Now we can reveal stuff. Ah, of course we get the basic now. Yeah, but we're far ahead, I think. And we also have like very good follow-ups. Also ahead in the race, ahead on board. Still a bad one. And the journey. Yeah, you served as well. Good Bronco. Hmm. I think we're gonna trade Whale and Bloodseeker for Sheriff here. And then rebuy Bloodseeker and replay it, and next turn have the Lawbringer at the ready. It is a 2-for-1, but one that perfectly sets us up for next turn. We don't block. Well, it's interesting. So I think we're getting back Bronco probably. Is this? Kill this. Like a saddled Bronco still threatens a lot of damage. And they're at 5, like even have the whale. We should be fine here. What is this? Form a posse. Sure. But why not for 4? Do they have to sack a thing, draw 2 cards? Maybe? Like we just have to reveal a desert or a non-land spell in order to get through enough damage with Bronco. Yeah, I think I'm blocking here. Taking 6, go to 7. That works as well. Yeah, I mean, we even have the snakeskin whale. This just ends it. I wonder what the black spell is. Find out now. Skullduggery. Okay, the splashed Skullduggery. They do have multiple 3/1s, so Link Breaker would be decent, but they also get First Strike. Maybe Sentinel is just a better card on the draw against those 3/1s. Could also pick up a Steer Clear, but I don't think my mana supports it. But I do like Sentinel, actually. I also think it fights well with Back for More. And I think on the draw it might be more important than Buzzard. Negotiation could be fine against Form a Posse, but I don't think I need it against them that much. Can also see something like this, even. Yeah, I don't think Buzzard on the draw is that great against white-red. Yeah, let's do it like this. Yeah, this is not good enough. Ugh. Nah, I think I have to go down to 5. Whee! Well, we do have a plan at least. Not sure if it's a great plan, but it's a plan at least. It's a plan at least. It's a plan at least. I mean, Bronco can just turn a Mulligan to 5 into still being ahead. It's not great at racing, but especially when you like reveal Back for More and stuff, but if we reveal the right cards, we could be in the game here. Beep beep. Just a Roadrunner, huh? Okay. I think attacking with both would have been better here. Like, Bronco might also pressure my life total quite a bit, so... Okay. It's a good hit. Let's hope they also have Skullduggery. Would be a cool trade. They do. Perfect. So that means we still get the trade and we get the thing back. And then we have the biter to trade with Roadrunner. We need to. Okay, so new calculation. This now feels like a mulligan to 6, right? With the one card we have redrawn of Bronco. So we're good. We're good. They do have the rainbow though, which is nice with all basics aggro deck, but I can't complain. We do have the Bronco, and that's all that counts. Another one of these. Oh, that's also sweet. Fourth land. This could mean the 2/4 with a token. Peddler. Discarding a buzzard, interesting. And no saddling. This is very good for me. I will attack with the Bronco for sure. I mean, I might just pump it up because post-combat I'm gonna sack the token. Or am I? Like, they will probably just block the Bronco again, and I will get to more surprise again, get another token. So might double block something. Yeah, so I don't pump. If they don't block, fine with me. But I might need the second blocker. Ooh, that hurt. Perfectly fine trade. I think I'm still gonna just get back the Bronco. I do think I want to draw into more lands, and maybe I'll just play Possum and Saddle next turn. Depends on their play. Oh, there goes the Bronco. Now they should just saddle it up. No. I could attack for a 3 with the biter, play Possum. Put them to 15, but probably take 3 in the backswing. Yeah. I think it's good pressuring them. And if we even get a trade out of it, that would be perfect. We get the trade, that's also perfectly fine. Like, if they now just offer the trade cat for Possum, I'm just gonna take it. Like, I think I'm fairly ahead in this game. Okay. Let's start by drawing. So I could pump this up again for 5, then settle it 6, attack for 9. Which I think puts the most pressure on my opponent. Could also stay back with the mercenary just to have a blocker. But I kind of like attacking for 9, like. It's like having another alchemist threatens lethal in the next turn. There goes the possum. Can attack for 7 now. And we do have back for more with Biter that acts like a removal spell. Should be fine here. There could be some kind of mythic dragon in the set that punishes us here, but I feel fine. There we go, round 1. Like, this was just one round for the Bronco, right? Bronco was a league of its own. Let's put it that way. Deserves to be a rare and deserves its spot in even some vintage decks at the moment. It's like a good upgrade to Dark Confident, especially with Bowmasters around. Okay, win the roll. I guess this is a keep. It's a risky one, but If we find a land, it's actually quite decent. Or a 2-drop. If we had the mana for Miriam, that would be perfect. Okay, well, it's probably one of the better cards to draw here as well. Let's not mill 2 lands, please. Okay, perfect. So like 1 Bloodseeker equals 2 miners. Let's attack first, just in case they do have the 2 damage spell. And then get back Lawbringer. We don't have the white mana just yet, but I think the Mercenary is also quite good here as well. Helping the race. Maybe Snakeskin Whale can even take out a blocker. Okay, that's a good one. A good one as well. So yeah, just getting for 3 and then play the possum. Yeah. There goes the possum. Two cards on top. Sweet. Just playing this as a 3/3. Kambal is a very good card. It needs to go. I don't play Mourner Surprise now. I'll try to ambush Kambal here. There are some really good ones here. See if that works. Pretty please. That's not good. I think we need to give them a token now. Could also just try to kill Tycoon. Yeah, I feel like they can throw away 3 tokens, but let's just hope that they don't have like any more that triggers Kanban. It's not gonna be easy. I think I have just have to block here. Like if they don't have anything, might get there, but like as soon as they have pretty much any spell, we just lose on the spot, I think. If they have a crime, we lose. Yeah, that's a crime. Combat is just so unfair in their deck. Also pretty good against ours. Now I probably just draw back for more, now that we didn't play the 6th land. They do have treasures. They do have lands and creatures. And they're white. They could also have enchantments. Would be pretty sweet to get that going. But now, I'll get there. Yeah, let's just run it back. There's nothing we can change. Come on. Yeah. Like we could hit some cards with Bloodseeker that make the thing good. Hey there, Parkus. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. And hey there, Robin. Thanks for the follow. That's a good pickup. Let's see what we find here. What have you been playing, Parkus? You're also a limited gamer? And thanks for the follow, as well as for the raid. Okay, so they're screwed. It's good for us. Some commander. Oh, that's sweet. I have to look into that. I love the love, so welcome, welcome. I mean, they're screwed. I think we just have to try and kill them as fast as possible. So let's just put everything we have on the table and see if it's good enough. No third land for them. No! Why? Why though? Sure. Okay, this is fine as it doesn't affect the board. I mean, I can still attack for 4. Give them the option to trade. They probably take the Grizzly, no? So we're just growing that. Still attacking with both. I think we really want that extra damage from the ankle biter. I think I'm not gonna play the land if they have Tiny Bones. Enchantment, I don't want to discard the negotiation. But yeah, let's see. And the 4th land. Ah, it's probably bad news. So they could have a removal, in which case it's not safe to attack with Bloodseeker. So we probably just pump the biter, saddle here. Do this first. Do this. Like, they probably have the 4 mana removal spell here. Or they could just drain. But that's not what they are gonna do. Top Assassin. It's fine. They'll take 2 damage. I mean, they're holding 3 spells. They missed their third land drop. They're holding spells. Rest in peace? I guess this is fine against three of the rebuy things, but actually I'm not sure if it's good enough. Let's see what they have. I mean, I have 4 cards that interact with the graveyard, 5 even, I think. So it's not that bad, but it's not that great either, I think. Also, they have 2 of the, what's it called? The thing that gets back creatures from their yard if they die, so I'm not sure about that sideboard plan. I have another land? This is very strange. Like, they missed a land drop. Maybe they just forgot to play it. I don't know. We could put a face-up card in their graveyard. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's put Assassin back. Whoop! The loop. I think we're still just bashing for 2. They cannot attack back. Now we should have played the land. There are no creatures dying anytime soon. Like, Rest in Peace completely shuts that off. But I could push through some extra damage. I don't think I want to. So and now I'm gonna play the land. Like, they do have that tiny bones thing. They also have Minor, which doesn't work with Rest in Peace. So this is somewhat getting out of control. The thing is, if I pump the biter attack, they will just block. Now I might just need the biter. Let's play the land though. Yeah, the Rest in Peace shuts down our deck, but it shuts down theirs as well, so that's a good one. Really? Sure. I don't understand that trade. Mm. So I think we pump here. Sacrifice the token to deal with Hustler. and then offer the trade. Well, that's not how it works, my dear friend. Okay. Like, Rest in Peace doesn't work at all with their deck. Yeah, I think still just attack with everything. Like, I need to push through damage somehow. Oh, you should block that way, trust me. They concede? Okay. I mean, considering they have Rest in Peace, I mean, they could just take it out now, but actually, you know what? I still don't think I should do that, but maybe I'll just cut the back for more. I don't think it's that great in my deck anyway, and now that I've seen the Rest in Peace, it's better that way. I think I want to bring in Jolene as well. Maybe the Commando just has to go. Or the Buzzard. Yeah, on the draw Buzzard isn't that great. Or the Negotiation. Do they have cards that we cannot beat? Ever? I don't know. I think I want to have the Buzzard. Like Kambal we cannot beat, but if they can protect it, yeah, I think that's fine. We have 9 green sources. I think that makes it a keep on the draw. I mean, it obviously could go very wrong, but Rest in Peace, humiliate. I mean, there's only one card they can take here, right? Everything else doesn't make sense. Come on, green. That's not green at all. And Rest in Peace? No. Ooh. Come on, not like this. Yeah, farewell to Jolene. Let's just hope they are mono removal and no creatures. Okay. Like, it's better than... It's better than like another 3-drop, but don't think it will do the trick. Yeah, then they get back the second one. It's also a sweet combo. Like, the miners are actually quite good in their deck. Really need this one to live. I think we can win if they have like 4 more lands, and that's probably the only way. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty way to go. Well, to be honest, like, game 2 was kinda stolen. Like, they sacked their token into the Tycoon. 4 blockers, and therefore, like, missed eating 1 creature for free. I think I would have lost that game as well if they played correctly. But yeah, that means we will not be making any plus with this draft. We have to pay. And hopefully we win next round, because otherwise we're gonna be in the minus overall. If we win, we're still fine. Yeah. Those are for sale. Probably gives us, yeah, pretty much half a ticket for Bronco. That's about it. With the packs, this might be 9 if we win. Have we ever cast Rush of Dread or Primal Might? I don't think so. We did draw Bronco more than once. That's good. This hand's pretty decent. It's on the slower end with its deserts, but... Which one? Which one? I think it's Bloodseeker. There's a chance that they plot something against which negotiation would be even better. It's not a bad one. Let's hope they don't hit the land. They don't. Negotiation is good against them. Take this. They land attack. Oh, they just play it. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it actually makes sense to play it here. We're under pressure here. They might just play the next one next turn. Are we in a position to still raise? I think we are. We could also trade for the Wolverine, but trading would also give us like a target for surprise, but like we will block with Possum here if they let us. The draw removal, that's kinda bad. There's fine. Maybe gives us... That's a good one. The race is still on. Bloodseeker always races for like 2 points or like 4 points. Hit another land. Probably just block those 2 here. Another land. Like, them getting more lands doesn't matter at this point. Or not that much, at least. But them not drawing them, kind of the problem. Are we still in a position to raise? Like, Alchemist on Bloodseeker gives us like a difference of 10 points of damage. But then Coyote also threatens a whole lot of damage. Maybe it's just this. And this. And I guess with the Alchemists we do want to keep attacking with Bloodseeker. Also having Snakeskin Whale protects us from like the worst cases. Hey there, Hanky. Shir Kahn, what a nice surprise. Yeah, I'm early up this morning. Fulfill my duties. They don't play the Coyote. And they just passed the turn. But yeah, I guess now is the time. I'm gonna try it. Maybe they'll just blow us out. But they don't. Alright, that was a close one. They got very, very flooded. Don't think I have anything to sideboard. I think negotiation is very good against them as they have many plot stuff. Like Sentinel has nice stats against the 3/3s and the 3/2s. This might be a consideration. I mean, against the blue deck, I'm not a huge fan of Back for More. I mean, if you look at the deck this way, you could also just cut a land. Don't need 17. Okay, but I guess with the Sentinel you're still fine. There's also Rush of Dread. And Primal Might. Yeah. Another one of these, huh? Like if I draw a land, this is a very, very potent and aggressive hand. I think I'm gonna keep. I mean, we had our fair share of bad draws today, and our fair share of mulligans as well, so we might get lucky one time, right? But then this kind of is a mulligan to 5 at the moment, because we're not close on playing these, but I mean, if we get Thatcher into Grizzly or into Alchemist starting to self-mill, it's just too good to ship back. There we go. So lucky. Shir Khan's so lucky. Are they skipping their second land? Looks like. Good. Also milling non-lands. Very good. And there we go. Okay. I played better games, but hey, we're gonna take it. So let's see. Hey, thanks for the follow. 9 tickets. This gives us a -3 for today, which puts us, let's see, this is draft number 5. We're 12 and 3. And our ticks balance is still +6, which is fine. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.